What's up, guys? Welcome to StorkNews. That's right. I've officially named this segment, and it's called StorkNews Delivery. Yes, yes. And did I mention yes? Okay. Anyway, it's May the 5th, so welcome here, Cinco de Mayo, all that good stuff. Welcome to StorkNews Delivery, the best place to find all your daily news that you need, right? You can find it live on Twitch at twitch.com/GameStork30. Also on YouTube at youtube.com/GameStork. Now, today we have updates to IGN's Summer of Gaming event in June, an upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 news broadcast, Xbox monthly videos have been announced, big EA games coming to the Nintendo Switch, and what is perhaps the secret weapon that I'm guessing I've seen this, it's perhaps the thing that is going to be the secret weapon for Sony to win out over the Xbox Series X. But first, be sure to join the Stork Force by hitting that subscribe button below and like this video immediately if you enjoy the content. Comment below to be featured on an upcoming episode, and also I want to hear how you feel about everything. Like, I want to know how you feel about every bit of what we're going over and what we're saying and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, I want to share with you something that I am doing at 9 p.m. each and every day, and that is a stream. It's not just any stream. I've decided to take the Legend of Zelda series. We're going to go through it chronologically and hit this thing from every single angle that we can. And that's exciting, right? We're going to start from the beginning and work our way through, and I have made a little preview. So this starts tonight. Check it out. Join me in an adventure like no other as we live stream through the chronological timeline of The Legend of Zelda. We'll hit every branch, every game. We're going to go as deep as possible. And as we look at this, we know the chronology of the history of Hyrule. It begins with the creation of heaven and earth, immediately followed by the events of Skyward Sword, which is where we're going to start. It splits after Ocarina of Time, and with one timeline depicting the events that follow Link's triumph over Ganon and the other his defeat. The section of the timeline where Link triumphs is further divided into two separate realities: the child era, where Link returns to his original time, and the adult era, where the hero of time disappears and Ganondorf's free to return unopposed. Join me each and every weeknight at 9 p.m. as we play together on Twitch at GameStork30, also right here on YouTube at youtube.com/GameStork.live. You don't want to miss this one. I'll see you there. So, man, this starts tonight, 9 p.m. You guys can catch it right here on YouTube. Also, hey, on Twitch. It's going to be awesome. So, with that out of the way, let's move forward. It looks like IGN has announced even more participants in their Summer of Gaming in June. Xbox is coming. They're going to be offering some programming to this, and it's pretty exciting, to be honest. I can't believe just really everything that's happening with this. They have some really big games coming. They have some really big names coming, and I can't wait to find out everything that's going to be announced here. This is really exciting for me, especially considering the fact that they already have so many people coming to speak on behalf of this. So EA has announced the digital-only version of its annual EA Play Showcase. This is June 11th, and IGN is happy to announce that it will take part of the Summer of Gaming event. Now, this is super cool. So we got EA, we got Xbox, we've got announcements for Cyberpunk, which really brings to the forefront, really. Cyberpunk is so cool. Like, I'm so excited about what this has to offer us. This game is one that I've waited on, I've dreamed about, I've wanted so bad. It's one that's going to take over the lives of myself and many other individuals who get it, and it is coming before you know it. I'm super excited about what is being said about this, and considering that this is a part of that IGN Summer of Gaming, it seems that June 11th, the Night City Wire, as Cyberpunk 2077 is said on Twitter, get ready, son. Get ready, boy, because you know what? It's coming. CD Projekt Red's usual presentations are now canceled because E3 has been canceled, and the past 2 years, let's keep, it's Keanu Reeves plus Xbox plus whatever else. And this is it, man. September 27th is the release date of this game. It's coming way sooner than we could ever imagine. And this is one that, let's face it, it's probably going to capture the game of the year. Despite the success of Final Fantasy VII Remake and a lot of other games like that, I believe that this one will probably be arguably the game, like the centerpiece game, the game that's going to capture that. So one thing that you can't expect is adult content in this, though. And I want to give you a heads up on that because they've been straightforward about the idea that this will feature adult content. A recent ratings board explained quite a lot. There are sex, violence, drugs, and gore in this game. And not just a little bit, it turns out that there are loads. So lots of all of these things. This is a very mature game, and it's not one for the faint of heart. Now, that being said, I'm extremely excited about what the future has and holds for us here. And, you know, all we can go on is the gameplay that you see in front of you that we've obviously seen that's been released. It looks really good. The city looks great. It looks like there is a lot of stuff available and a lot of things to do and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited to see what this game actually lives, if it lives up, which I'm sure it does considering how good the Witcher series is, and my trust in CD Projekt Red is very high. And yes, I will say they're named that way because that is what I do. It's what I do, okay? All right? Yes? Yeah? Okay. So moving forward with that, it looks like Xbox is up to trying to lead the next console generation again. Hey, how are they doing that? So, let's see. Sony's over there quiet in the corner. Xbox is sharing any and everything that they can about the next generation, about the Xbox Series X. As a matter of fact, I was all about the Xbox 360. I was in 150%. I was super sold, okay? I remember the day, and I'll tell you about it really quick here, live. You can bear witness to this as we talk about it, right? I went into a GameStop having no intention of purchasing anything. I got looked at the Xbox. I was like, man, this is really sweet, which was right when the Xbox Series X, goodness, right when the Xbox 360 was coming out. Now, when this happened, I was playing Fight Night Round 3 on there. Noticed that instead of life bars, it was set to bruises. And I was like, holy crap, like there's not even a life bar in here anymore. This is the future, man. And I love Fight Night. It's such a great game. So I walked out of there with the Xbox, and since then, like, the Xbox kind of ruled that generation over the PS3 for me. Now, the PS4 has ruled that generation as far as hardcore gaming, but it looks like Xbox is seeking to take back what's theirs, or at least how they feel about it. They picked up a bunch of studios. They made a lot of announcements. They're being really open about how powerful their system is and what's coming. And they're being so open that they're willing to share with us monthly updates through videos that they want to release called Xbox 2020. This is the thing. So if you're wondering what you saw there, that was the Xbox new sound. That's what you're going to hear when you power this thing up. This is so great. It's so much fun. And that's awesome to me. They do such a good job with the power-up sounds. And these things, believe it or not, they don't seem like a big deal, but they really are. They kind of stick around with us for a long period of time. Now, speaking of this, sorry, I hit the wrong button there. I'm going to read some of what they've announced on news.xbox.com. This being, they said, what was already going to be a once-in-a-generation year for gaming, a new generation of consoles, a wave of new generation games, and launch of new ways to play with game streaming, 2020 has become the year that challenged us and tested every commitment we've made in the face of COVID-19. Difficult tests tend to reveal your true priorities, and for us, they are the health and safety of our employees, our fans, and partners. We also want to be transparent in letting our players know what we're doing and what we're thinking during such a critical time. Clearly, this year has challenged us to rethink the way that we come together to celebrate the important milestones in gaming and what it means to work with the knowledge that we may not be able to come together in the same place. Having seen firsthand the resolve of Xbox players families and friends coming together, doing the right thing, and staying home to help flatten the curve, we've all felt energized to rethink our approach. How can we share that feeling of excitement and anticipation we all get in gaming's biggest moments? How can we capture and distribute that feeling I got when I joined Team Xbox? That moment when I got to see what happens next. So what happened? What's in store for 2020? This is a momentous year for Xbox, with our next generation console paving the way for all of our games and services to come together in better ways. Here's what 2020 looks like. Just to start, our goals remain to launch Xbox Series X and Halo Infinite this holiday. All 15 Xbox Game Studio teams are hard at work on next generation games for Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. The best development teams around the world are working hard to have their games ready to play on Xbox Series X this holiday. For PC players, we plan to support the community by making all of our major releases at launch available with Xbox Game Pass for PC, including Halo Infinite, Wasteland 3, Minecraft Dungeons, and of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have new updates and titles lined up for Xbox Game Pass, for Sony, for console and PC, and we're expanding Project X Cloud into new countries and on new devices. And later this year, Project X Cloud and Xbox Game Pass will come together, enabling you and your friends to play together in more ways. It's a lot, and that's saying something in 2020, a year which could be summed up as a lot. With all this in mind, we set out to create a new touch points to create gaming and share what's new with our global community. So starting on May the 7th episode of Inside Xbox, we'll be showcasing what happens next in the world of Xbox every month, which is why we're calling it Xbox 2020. If you don't see this, this is, Vision 2020, right? Yes, Vision 2020. And also it's the year 2020. Get it? Huh? Okay. These monthly moments will take place through the rest of the year and be a way for us to engage, including what's next for Xbox Series X, Xbox Game Studios, Xbox Games Pass, Project X Cloud, and more. Every month we'll bring something different, and stay tuned to Xbox Wire for more details. And you can find all that information right here at the Game Stork. Yes, that's right. So looking at that, there is a upcoming, I don't know why that's popping up. Like, why are you doing that? There is a lot of stuff coming, and you're going to find that right here. Their live gameplay, all the things that they're doing. I'm really excited about what they have to offer us, and this is great. Let's just be honest. Xbox they're being so open about what's happening, and Sony is kind of saying nothing at this point. So Xbox is like, yeah, we're going to give you a once-a-month update. We're going to show you all the games. We're going to show you everything starting on May the 7th. By the way, be right here to catch that at Gamestork. But yeah, it's kind of crazy thinking about like how open they are and how communicative they are. And Sony's just like, yeah, bro, we're just going to be quiet. But as we saw with the reveal of the PS5 controller, the DualSense, they generate traffic very quickly, and their customer base is quite larger. So with that being said, let's move forward. It looks like EA is seeking to release some games on the Nintendo Switch. And I don't know about you guys, but there is one specific game that I want. And I'm not huge into sports games, but there is one game that I do play each and every year. Used to be two, and they quit making one, which was NCAA football. But this game, which is Madden, yes, I want it, man. I want it so bad. And I would pretty much do anything for it. But it looks like EA is planning to bring multiple games to the Nintendo Switch. This could be Mass Effect. This could be Madden. This could be any of those games. And I'm honestly hoping that it is Madden, because that's what I want. I want a good, proficient Madden running on the Nintendo Switch so that I can play it and play it online. This game, let's look at what they said. They said, we have an internal COVID-19 task force that has been tracking and making decisions on a daily basis since January to keep our team safe, including early decisions to restrict business travel, cancel events, and close our Shanghai and Seoul facilities. By mid-March, we've shifted nearly all of our global workforce to work from home in response to the growing threat of the pandemic. Through this transition, we put a heavy focus on ensuring our people that everything they need to balance the challenges of work and home life during stay-at-home orders and physical distancing. So they're really wanting us to feel at home. Now, yesterday, EA Play Live 2020 Digital Showcase was announced for June 11th, which is the IGN event, right? And at the time, it didn't seem likely the company would come bring a lot to the Nintendo Switch, but it looks like that's not true, because they are absolutely bringing this, and we're also planning to deliver more Nintendo fans with multiple EA games set to launch on the Nintendo Switch this year. I don't know. We know that Burnout Paradise Remastered is coming on June the 19th, so I don't think it's that one, but you never really know. I'm excited to see, again, if you don't know this, Madden, please, could we have that, pretty please? I just want some Madden, man, okay? I want to play football on the go on my Switch. Like, everything needs to come to Switch every single time, and I think we'll be happy with that. Yeah, let me know in the comments if there's any EA game that you would like. Obviously, if The Witcher 3 runs on the Nintendo Switch, Mass Effect could, right? So Mass Effect would be a great thing. Any of the Star Wars games would be great. Let me know in the comments what you want from EA on the Nintendo Switch, right? Yes? Yes? Okay. So with that being said, we're going to jump right to what the PS5 secret weapon may be. Now, this is interesting to me because I know this is like a couple day old news, okay? But I'm going to let you know this. Me being an old school gamer, I'm a guy who I want to make sure, especially being a father of 3, a husband who has to essentially approve all purchases through his wife and discuss everything that happens. I want to make sure that the games that I decide to purchase based off of our finances are actually good. Okay, sometimes that's hard to do because the things that are presented to you through previews and everything else, I know you guys can relate. They look amazing, and then you get your hands on them, and they're not, right? But then you see other people review a game, like I've seen reviews for Final Fantasy VII Remake, where they're kind of underrated. You know what I mean? From big gaming reviewers, and I probably wouldn't have purchased a game that was rated an 8. But I believe that it was higher than that. It was actually a masterpiece, so I would have purchased it. What's the solution here? Sony wants to take it into their own hands and offer us the ability to, what? Test these games ourselves instantly. So thinking about this, they have honestly said, and this is not official, but PS5 only.
So, starting with PlayStation 4, we've taken a
PS5's new
different
PS
approach,
Store
roughly
user
centered around
interface
three.
allows you to browse and try every game.
The first of these is
playable
listening to the
within
developers,
seconds
which is
with
to
no
say that
traditional
a lot of what we put into a console derives directly from the needs and aspirations of the game creators.
So,
We definitely
this
do have
is
some ideas of our own,
huge.
but at the core of our
Yeah,
philosophy
not
for
only
designing
just
consoles is that game
download
players are here for the fantastic.
test these games as we would and as we are right now. It's a big deal. Let's just be honest. Imagine having the option, the ability to just try these games out and play them in the demo, or something like that. You literally can get on this at any when it comes to purchasing games on the PlayStation Store. This is big. Like, you think about this in the console war and this conceptually, okay? You have one console that is it might be a little bit more powerful on record, okay, on the numbers, on the charts. But the PlayStation 5 says, you know what? We can guarantee you the power, even though it's not on paper. But what we do offer is you get to try every game that you want before you purchase it. What? Obviously, I'm going to get on the PSN. Obviously, I'm going to choose that console. If I'm the average consumer, I'm going to say, yes, of course, I would love to try out every game that I can and get that before, the Xbox, where I'm not going to be able to do that, right? So why would I choose the Xbox over the PlayStation? So thinking about this and coming from the average consumer's perspective, yes, I can honestly see where this would be like their secret weapon. This would be their marketing ploy. You know, Nintendo has the take every game on the go that comes to our console. Sony will have the try every game before you buy right here on Sony. And that's a big deal. That's huge. Microsoft might be able to say, you know what, the rendering looks a little bit better. You're going to see a little bit more shadow. You're going to see a little bit more sunlight, and the loading times are great. But Sony's literally going to be able to market and say, try it before you buy it. Yeah. So this is awesome. It's so big. It's so huge. I'm totally excited about it. Yes. Right. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. How do you feel about this potentially being the secret weapon? Like the thing that is going to honestly just push this beyond the limits of gaming. Like, let's just face it, we've not had anything like this. I've seen jokes about people saying that this is essentially just a demo, but it's totally not a demo. This is so much bigger, because it's instant, it's there, it's ready, and yeah. So yeah, we're ready to go, right? Everybody good? Yes, right? Yes. What? Okay. So with that, we're gonna move forward into our featured comment of the week. Really excited about this. This section, if you would like to have your comment featured, all you have to do is just comment below. That's all you have to do. I really want to interact with you. As a matter of fact, I might type with you privately through Twitch or something else. Let's interact. Let's grow as a community. And yeah, here we go. So our featured comment of the week, or of the day, or whatever. This comes from my good buddy here. So small, I can't see it. There we go. Oscar, we'll just say Oscar Raxo. Yes, I'm currently playing through Persona 5 Royal, and I might just try out The Witcher 3 after I'm done. However, I'm not sure if I get it on the PS4 or the Nintendo Switch. So, let me answer this for you, Oscar. Sorry. This is easy. This is one that, let's face it, you have to weigh what you want. Do you want this on the go? Because obviously, it does not run as good on the Nintendo Switch. You're not going to see the HD textures. You're not going to see all those things. As a matter of fact, a lot of the games runs at like 504 pixels, right? So this is one of those situations where you got to ask yourself, are you playing mostly on your television at home? Do you have that option? And if you do, you want to play this on the PS4, the Xbox, or the PC. Period. If you have to take this on the go, like myself, I have 3 kids, dude. 3! Yes, that's right, 3. And that means the television is always up for grabs. I'm watching things like PBS Kids and a lot of shows that I may not necessarily want to give the TV up for. But what I do is I pull my Switch out of the dock, play games on my Switch. So if you ask me, I'm probably going to be choosing the Nintendo Switch for options like The Witcher or anything else that I can play. Now, this is super great for all you dads out there, so that answers it. If you have the TV, get it on the TV, Oscar. Do it. I really believe that that's the way to go. So, last but not least today, we're going to be looking at our featured game, which I'm really excited about. This is so cool. I like that I'm doing a featured game each and every week because this kind of scratches the itch of the indie focus, as you would, and me wanting to really put a spotlight on games that deserve the spotlight, and I'm really excited about that, okay? This game is super good, and I'm going to play the preview, and it's called Foregone, and it's coming out from the Nintendo Switch. After I play the preview, we will go over some deets and all that good stuff. So here we go.
This world is full of life, full of potential. But now it's under siege, and it's my duty to protect it. I can't let them down. They trained me to kill. But I'm my own greatest weapon.
So yeah, man, that game looks legit. It looks so great. Kind of 2D side scrolling at its best. It's one of those that I'm just really excited about. You'll have to check out. It's called Foregone. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch very soon, and I can't wait to see what that has for the Switch. So with that, we'll go over some future details later. Be sure to check out right here at 9 p.m. We're going to start with our Legend of Zelda playthrough. I'm really excited, and we'll see where that goes. Be sure to catch us here weekdays at 8 p.m. I'm really excited about that. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow, to have our chat blowing up so that I can respond to live. That's the beauty, people. We got to spread the word. If your news is live, you can literally chat. You can talk to me, and I will respond to you. You know, we will talk this stuff out, and I'm really stoked. I'm excited. Yes. Can you get that at other places? Maybe a few, but not in such a form as the Gamestork delivers. Yeah? What? Anyway, be sure to like this video below, subscribe for all this content, all your daily news weekdays at 8 p.m. I love you guys. I certainly appreciate you. You're awesome. You're amazing. And I'm happy for those of you who have subscribed and who have liked to welcome you as part of the Stork Force. Again, I'll see you at 9 o'clock for you guys who are coming for the stream. Otherwise, if you're dropping back in for news, we'll see you at 8 p.m. tomorrow for even more on the Stork News delivery. We'll see you then.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a